Subscribe for your girl Obico.
Biggie's phone is ringing, and who is gonna pick it? It's a good day in Biggie's house. Your faves are having their morning exercise. You're gonna look fit because it is Thursday. It's about to go down. You have Dede looking for color and saying that, "Sugar boy, can you hand me over a shirt?" Boy gives it to her, and you have her taking it to Coin to iron for her. So Coin, the day Faith are having a conversation, and the next thing is Faith is calling Coin Cola. Boy went like, make you not try me. You have Faith laughing and say, oh, Koyin, oh, make you no verse, Joe. You go to the kitchen and you have Bright with Dede also making breakfast for dear circle of friends. That is Kula, Kibo, Ruboy, Thelma, Dede, Bright themselves, and they Missy. Oh, so food is ready. They're picking their food. You have Bright going to the bedroom to wake Missy up to come for her food, and she was feeling reluctant. Boy said they will carry your food. They go. Oh, she said thank you. He's like, you're welcome. Now they are outside, they're having more conversations. They're having conversation about what really happened at the task. According to Thelma, Biggie did her group shakara, and it might have explained Jason being calm. And she said, talk about Jason. That boy, they call me self-way, they say, maybe we could be doing presentation also, make we learn one or two things. Then she told them, say, did you read the brief? He said, I read finish. He said, then yes, now. You have Kola being like, really? That one over Sabi? So she also tagged on Mensa, another person in her group, who had to go pick backpack. Like for that long time where they're looking for Mensa and they no see him. It was then she knew that this group was gonna be wahala. But they really came through. Only for Biggie to be like, go back. When you go back, it means you are wrong. Go again, and delaying them. And she was asking Jason, what did Biggie say went wrong? So it was more like Biggie was cooking. Sometimes it does happen. Have you watched Biggie's show over the years where you think this group was supposed to win, but they want to balance it because they want to take somebody out and they feel that person deserves one or two wins before they take them out of the show? As they discuss Jason and the others, camera picked on Jason, he's busy on the wager. You cannot win all the time. So now you have Thelma saying that, hey, the house is divided. So this breakfast was cooked for our circle of friends. It was how she kept tapping Cola. Might have realized that Thelma likes him, and it's more like Thursday pool party, good day sup. He goes upstairs and want to talk to Dede. Dede said, go to where you're coming from. You were busy talking to a certain group of people. Boy said, he said, go. And he left. Thelma brought Jason and Mensa's name because of the task. You have Kola saying that one today no they talk. You have Bryce saying no be today. It be yesterday as the girls they come out they come. He just the form attitude. But I do not think Jason is forming attitude. One, he's preparing for his wager. And normally, I think sometimes Jason can go hours without talking. And even before the girls came, I think something might have happened at the arena. Because he came back from the arena and he decided not to talk again. You see that thing? And are they beefing? Is he beefing the girls from where to where? I think he was the first housemate to even go hug them when they were leaving Biggie's house. Quote unquote eviction. If there is anybody who needs to stay away from the other, it should be the two girls. What do I mean? These girls had a lot to say about Jason. More like that one they feel embodied. Act like Baba for the girls, but he no reach. When Rude Boy was even saying that, but Jason is the girls like Daddy B. They said, oh, he no reach. And they also felt the need to come scatter his shape. They talked about Sultana and how Jason want to cook beef and they don't want to be in Sultana's wahala because who is Sultana for them to beef with her for a man? And Rubo even doubled up and said that one fine partner. So at the end of the day, it is not Jason who should go to them, knowing well he does not know that the girls were even watching them. It is the girls who watched him and also had opinions about him and the things he's doing, who should back off, like stand on business for once and stay away. Hey, my gender, them no hungry. As Jason is busy racking brains, you have Faith coming over for more dialogues to make their wager perfect, and he was super grateful for the opinions of Faith, and they handshaked it out. Camera picked on Kola with Dede still on gist and the dynamics in the house, and girl is talking about culture. and how she's plotting and planning to drag that one finish for the house. You have boys saying that, yes, now that one self, me and Nam are cool, but because of food self, you know, won't talk to me and that thing. And about that Jason to waiting they sup. And you have girls saying that, don't mind them, I know send that one on me, I know they in whatever thing with them go going on. And imagine that for you, the audacity. You have boys say, waiting, you say, he had audacity to want talk about my matter. Like me and him know they play like that. If he had come to my face, the way I go give it to him. Me, I have had it too, and anybody who crosses my path, it's not gonna be easy. In the locker room, Faith talking about his dynamics with Missy and why he refused to be in the Missy's group yesterday, only for them to win with Kola. Kola said, Doctor, you are not the brain box for here. The last time at the figures they can come join your group, I came and we lost. So just as you lose, others will lose. Boys or me, whatever that it is, the weapon function against me in this house now, I miss you. That one is a threat to my success. You have immediately be like, hey, is it that bad? That girl is creative now. Rubo is saying that, and she has her own strength. Faith said, whatever that it is. They asked her to limbo. She went back twice. I mean, like twice. Hey, so the pulling is, he is super happy, but he feels no. On a normal day, Missy will mess up with him and he doesn't like it. So he should free him. And Kola laughing at him non-stop. Camera goes to the kitchen and Koyin is done with breakfast. As he's enjoying his toast, Dede walked in, picked one, had a bite. And boy said, why did you do that? Dede said, but I won't eat. He said, oh, okay, you can have it. Then she dropped it. Then boy said, I've taken two, eat. Then she said, it's okay, there seems to be cheese in it. Did you make breakfast for me? Will you cook for me? He said, yes, I will. I made this one for you. So I even thought he made it for himself, but somehow he knew the day was going to come. So he said that I made this breakfast for you. But they didn't aware you. She didn't take it back. So after the first bite, she just left it there and went like, you were not happy when you saw me come back yesterday. Boy said, oh, Abby, I didn't even notice you were gone. That is the whole situation. So she left that space and she went dancing. I'm like, baby girl is dancing and plotting. Later, the camera picks her with Joanna in the garden closer to the pool and they having conversation. So she started telling girl how her night was, saying that, I had migraine. So I went waking Koyin up and he came. As I was having conversation with him, trying to catch up with what's going on, you have Isabella walking back and forth. But there shouldn't be drama because of a man. I'm genuinely kind of person who can coexist. And I'm taking a step back from all these things. I cannot be fighting for somebody because of a man. And this whole thing of they did this, they did that, I don't tire already. I don't have issue with them. As a matter of fact, he can continue to do whatever that he was doing as if I am not here. Like we are friends and it's okay. I asked him to make breakfast for me and he made breakfast for me. But you see, it will be awkward, more like, she came and he has started making breakfast for him. I know even when I say he should cook for me, he will grumble, but he will still go and do it for me. And I don't want that impression created, making it seem like I'm leading him on. She's now asking Joanna what happened to her projects. And she said, me and Faith, it's been okay. We've had our conversation. It's acting some, but me, I did for all of them. As Joanna was busy talking about Faith, the date stepped in and went like, anything that JCJ says, don't take it to heart. Don't mind him. Now lie, they lie. Don't take that one serious. The girl said, Jason, I'm talking about Faith. She said, so all this why they talk about Faith? She said, yes now. It is now that girl is conscious and be like, about Jason, he's there. Me, I know send that one. Even this Thursday, it's not like I want to dance with him or waiting. I just want to day my day. And they're saying that is the energy. You can do it, girl. That one, the moment he saw us, his tummy is beginning to turn up and down. He's like, see these devils, when did they become this close? So he's going through it because of you and I right now. Girl say, I don't send that one for here. They said it's just a matter of time. You will see him reacting. Make you not mind him. Girl said, yes, now I will ignore that Jason J. You have Dede saying, you can do it, girl. You can do it. So Dede got into her first fight with Jason, not because of Sultana, but Joanna. The first Thursday pool party, Jason did not go to Sultana. Sultana, she does not dance. The first Thursday pool party, they clicked. That is Jason and Joanna, and they did a lot. And that was the first time Jason had a problem. It was as a result of that problem that Jason began looking for Sultana's attention. Then the first Saturday, it was Jason, Joanna again, and Dede got more super pissed off. And boy kept on looking for Sultana's affection until Big Soso said, Sultana likes you. So unknown to Joanna, who is thinking Dede a friend, Dede is with her just to get gist about Jason J. I remember after she and Jason were beginning to get back, then there was this day she had conversation with Joanna. And she said, don't mind those boys, so they want to do you shakara. Me, I have stamped on my authority. You know they want to do the same to me, I'm not giving it. That is why they are all over you to some extent. The girl said, me, no one is all over me. She said, yes. So everything that happens, you come and tell me. Me too, everything that happens, I will tell you. Then she said, okay. But just when they were having this conversation, another Thursday came and Joanna and Jason again, and the whole arrangement began to pull apart. Until recently, that they are getting closer because girl might have felt that no, a lot is happening. I told you something, that the day that Dede stepped out, was it last week, to be in the bedroom and she was caught in a certain position with coin, it was the day that Jason had held Joanna up high, like that party. They did the latter part of the party after an hour, and it didn't sit well with Dede at all. So I don't know why Joanna is not catching it that no, these babes want info. Is Joanna dumb? I don't think so. Because this question was clear. How far with you and your projects? Only for her to be talking faith. And that's not want to discuss Jason. And acting like she and Jason are akin to some extent and she want to act up around him. But baby girl, when that boy was not talking to you yesterday, the way you frown, you were just lucky that when you asked him about the shawarma, he openly, gladly talked to you. Kama did not even pick on Jason. It was only on Joanna, whilst Jason was responding to her. But at the end of the day, these are all gamers. Content, good or bad, it is still content. They did Joanna discussing about their entrance into Biggie's house and said that, it was an epic failure. It didn't day. And Isabella, Sultana too, they were just there, acting busy. They didn't come and welcome us. The honest truth is, they did said it with laughter attached, but none of the housemates welcomed them, not even Mide. Mide was repeatedly asking, where is Rude Boy? There was no hug, not even from her circle, quote unquote, those who like her. And this is a house where you keep up with the same energy. You are not friends with them. If things were to change, there was no way you would be coming over to hug Sultana and Isabella. The two girls went quiet for a while, and they did now brought it in, saying that Jason has been cold since we came back. You have girls saying that, that one, I no send them on me, I no send anybody for here. They finally wrapped it up, and the next thing is the day is in the kitchen and looking left, right, and being like, God, did you take my powers? My powers are gone. This time I don't even get breakfast anymore. And like, girl is dramatic. Frankly, I've had my opinion with the day Jason J situation. I think girl wanna know what Jason thinks of, like what is going on in his mind. On a normal day, he would gladly share. Little did he know that girl uses it for her game. And this is not the first time I have said with the fish story, it was able to stand because Jason was no apprentice. It was Dede who was the apprentice in the story and began to be the boss until the boss realized that, from where to where. He pulled out and that story was no longer interesting with two major players, Koyin Kola, still in it. Whether they were in as boyfriends or they were in as friends, they were still attached to her and the story was not interesting. And I'm not naive. Jason equally feels somehow for Dede. It's just a matter of time. He's just decided to keep quiet, so we are not having content about him. He's decided to pull away, doing wager and laughing with other people. When he spills, we will equally analyze it. Because tell me why Dede will be listening to Joanna talk about faith, only to be talking about Jason in that conversation. Only for girl Joanna to say, that one, he just comes and goes, so he doesn't talk to me like that. You see the thing. Girl goes to the diary room and she said Isabella want to be like her because she should make it make sense. So she goes closer to Kola. Isabella goes kissing him and forming bestie with him. Now she is with Koyin from nowhere. Isabella is also there with Koyin doing something where she no one mention. I remember weeks back she kind of felt that Sultana want to be like her because of Sultana's closeness to Koyin and to Jason J. And Biggie is trying to let her know that on a show like this, people build connections and it is not limited to just you. So if you did not handle what you needed to handle properly, you lose it to other people. It still doesn't mean you cannot rebuild it and use different strategies to get those people back. And her mind right now is bent on they are mine and they are taken, forgetting that it is just a game. People need to build connections for the game to go on. Emotions are at play and it's quite somehow. But at the end of the day, all these housemates, they will be fine because 3 weeks left to one more, they will be fine. Is there something going on between the DJs? And why not? Production might have figured it out because they listen to a lot more than we do know. And girl is also saying, me and Koyin, we never kissed though. She's rubbing it on Jason. It was Jason who was spreading the rumors. But you and I watched. Jason called Kola and said, your girl, that is Dede, and her bestie, Koyin, them say they kissing. That was all. It ended there. He never left there going to tell any other person. But I understand Dede. This is the dynamics of the game, and you want something to look so sweet, more like, oh, he envies it and he's spreading it. And it's okay. She's just a young girl. And I think Jason looks like a catchy kind of person. He does not need to look extremely handsome to be attractive as a man. Somebody could be handsome but would not be attractive. So at the end of the day, the wahala continues. So I'm waiting for pool party and I'm waiting for after party, and I want to see if Joanna will go to Jason. But Jason does not know what's going on, so he will come to Joanna. Does he even know that a lot is going on around him? To some extent, he knows. He told Sultana, there is tension between you and Dede. She said, nothing. He said, okay, don't let us argue. I think he doesn't want to argue with women. Let's leave it like that. He said, let's agree to disagree. At the end of the day, money is at stake. Let them do whatever that suits them to get to them. And especially with the baby girl, she's very intelligent. I'm hoping she comes back and analyzes what Biggie said, that sometimes you need the courage to take off the mask. Like whatever that you're hiding behind, just have the courage and feel free. And this was similar to the conversation Biggie kept having with Jason with regards to Dede. Forgive her, more like telling him, forgive her, move on with the ship. But who is he to put those words to Jason? And lately, when boy goes and said, Biggie, it's difficult for me and Sultana, though we don't kiss, but we still are so close. Biggie said, try harder. It's more like split. But now I think he's even giving up already. So, they will be fine. Housemates, they will all be fine. Them trying for us to get us entertained. Adios.